Okay, well students, we are in differentiation of parametric equations. Already some numerous examples we have solved. We have still some more examples. Right, the next problem under parametric function differentiation. Next question under parametric equations, if x equals to 2 cos theta minus cos of 2 theta, y equals to 2 sin theta minus sin of 2 theta, then find dy by dx. Solution. First write it again given equations in parametric form. They are given x equal to 2 cos theta minus cos of 2 theta, call 1, y equals to 2 sin theta minus sin of 2 theta. Now we shall differentiate 192 with respect to theta variable. Differentiating 192 with respect to theta. Differentiation of x, obviously dx by d theta. Right hand side by sum rule. Differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta, overall minus 2 sin theta. Next, differentiation of cos 2 theta is minus sin 2 theta into 2, total minus minus plus 2 sin 2 theta. Or dx by d theta is also equals to, now in the right hand side there will be a common 2, on taking 2 common left is sin 2 theta minus sin theta. So let's highlight it. Similarly, we shall differentiate 2 also with respect to theta. On differentiating equation 2 also with respect to theta, dy by d theta equals to 2 cos theta minus differentiation of sin 2 theta is 2 cos 2 theta. Hence, now dy by d theta equals to, in the right hand side 2 is common, left is cos theta minus cos 2 theta. Let's apply formula for dy by dx. We know that dy by dx equals to, that is in parametric form, dy by dx equals to, formula is dy by d theta whole divided by dx by d theta. Let us substitute the values of dx by d theta as well as dy by d theta, and further we have some norm of simplification. Dy by dx equals to, now dy by d theta value is 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta. Divided by dx by d theta value is 2 into sin 2 theta minus sin theta. So that 2 will cancel out. Further, dy by dx equals to cos theta minus cos 2 theta divided by sin 2 theta minus sin theta. For this problem, there is always a chance that asking to get some different value for dy by dx than this what we have got. If that were asked, suppose if you asked that prove that dy by dx equal to something like tan of 3 theta by 2, or it may be cot of 3 theta by 2, etc. In that case, you need to continue. Let's continue to get some other equivalent result. When you observe numerator and denominator, they are just like our well-known trigonometry transformation formulas. Numerator just like cos c minus cos d, denominator just like sin c minus sin d. Let's use the formula for cos c minus cos d, sin c minus sin d. We know that cos c minus cos d formula is minus 2 sin means minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2, whereas sin c minus sin d formula is 2 cos sin means 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. So let's use those two well-known transformation formulas. It is just like cos c minus cos d, minus 2 sin means minus 2 sin c plus d by 2. That means theta plus 2 theta will become 3 theta divided by 2 into sin of c minus d, that is theta minus 2 theta is minus theta divided by 2, whole divided by denominator just like sin c minus sin d, 2 cos sin means 2 cos c plus d by 2 will become 3 theta by 2 into sin c minus d by 2 means 2 theta minus theta will be theta, and that is divided by 2. Next in the process 2 will cancel out at the same time, and you using right angle formulas. We know from trigonometry sin of minus a is defined by minus of sin a. So now sin of minus theta by 2 can be written as minus of sin theta by 2, and thereby minus of minus will become plus. So finally sin of 3 theta by 2 into sin theta by 2 divided by cos of 3 theta by 2 into sin theta by 2. Now finally sin theta by 2 will cancel out. Now left over is sin angle by cos angle, that is equal to tan angle, means tan of 3 theta by 2 is the final simplified answer. What these problems we are solving, they are actually two ways. Two way means this is one way. Second way, if this were x, this were y, means if x is 2 sin theta minus sin 2 theta, y is 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta, method will not changes. Finally, your answer is reciprocal. That means 1 divided by tan will become cot of 3 theta by 2. So always there is a chance in these kind of problems that there may be exchange of x to y to x expression, but method will not changes. Before we go to next examples, you add one important note, point. So far we have taken dy by dx for parametric functions, but in some cases, in some occasions, even we need to find d2y by dx2, that is second derivative of y with respect to x. But in this case, there is a slight different method to be adopted while finding d2y by dx2 for parametric functions. Write as a keynote or important note. In case of parametric functions, in case of parametric functions, d2y by dx2 equals to nothing but dy dx of dy by dx. That is equals to, by earlier examples we have seen that in parametric format, means for parametric functions dy by dx is always function of t, since dy by dx equals to f of t, means function of t. If our parameter is t, if our parameter is theta, it becomes f of theta. But this is what I am telling, only for parametric case, whereas for implicit case function of xy, and for explicit case function of x, and for parametric functions dy by dx always function of t or function of theta. Because of that aspect, now what we get is that d by dx of f of t. You note this step very correctly and very carefully. Now we are differentiating function of t not with respect to t, with respect to x, but no change in differentiation style method, means differentiation of f of t will become f dash t. Not only f dash t multiplied by differentiation of t will be dt by dx. This is a very, very important point to be kept in mind. That is while finding second derivative for a parametric functions. That means after getting dy by dx, to get a dy by dx square, just get the dy by dx differentiation with respect to t and compulsorily multiplied by dt by dx if your variable is t, if your variable is theta, if parameter is theta, if parameter is theta, then d2y by dx2 equal to f dash theta into d theta by dx. So note this step very carefully. This is only while we are finding second differentiation of that to be parametric equations, and all this is because of what already we know that d by dx of f of y. If it were f of x, answer is only f dash x. Because of f of y, your answer is f dash y into differentiation of y, nothing but dy by dx. Whereas here we have function f of t, so f dash t into dt by dx or f dash theta into d theta by dx. This step is very, very important, and most of students will forget to write either dt by dx or d theta by dx while finding double differentiation for parametric functions. So please take care of this step very correctly and very closely. Now we continue problems of parametric functions. Coming problems based on parametric equations, but we have to extend to get a dy by dx2 also. Right? The next problem. Find d2y by dx2. Find y double dash or d2 by dx2 if x equals to 80 square, y equals to 280. So write solution. First write given parametric equations. Given x equals to 80 square, y equals to 280 curl 192. Now differentiating 192 with respect to t. Differentiating 192 with respect to t. Dx by dt, right hand side, differentiation of t square 2t, total 280, better highlight it. This will be used in the future steps. Next, dy by dt, quite analogously, differentiation of 280 becomes just 2e. Now dy by dx equals to, for parametric functions, dy by dx formula is dy by dt whole divided by dx by dt. Substituting these two known values, that it becomes 2a divided by 2at. Obviously 2a will cancel out, hence dy by dx equals to 1 by t. You may call this as equation 3. But further, we need to get double differentiation, that too we want to get dy over dx too. Hence, you must say the word that differentiating 3 with respect to x. You can note this step very correctly. Differentiating 3 with respect to x, because we have to get d2y by dx2. Left side d2y by dx2, right side d by dx of 1 by t. That is d2y by dx2 equals to differentiation of 1 by t, normal, just like differentiation of 1 by x minus 1 by x square, here minus 1 by t square, not only minus 1 by t square, into differentiation of t dt by dx. This step is very important in parametric functions while finding second derivative, not in any other occasions. Further, minus 1 by t square, dt by dx can be written as 1 divided by dx by dt. So that now we can replace value of dx by dt. Replace, or write back, replace value of dx by dt. That is equals to minus 1 by t square into 1 divided by dx by dt value is found as 280. So lastly, d2y by dx2 equal to minus 1 by 280 cube, because t into t square become t cube, minus 1 divided by 280 cube. That's the final answer for d2 over dx2 for this given parametric function. So first get as usual dy by dx, which is always function of t or function of theta. If at all you are asking to get second derivative, so consider differentiation of dy by dx. Next right hand side, because of function of t, no change in concept of differentiation, differentiate as usual, then multiply with dt by dx. Thereby it has to be written as 1 by dx by dt, and lastly replace value of dx by dt, and if there is any chance of simplification, you take it and get the result. Answer for d2y by dx2. Next problem. Next problem, under second differentiation for exclusively parametric functions. Now, one more concept. Means for your understanding sake, you can go like this also. We are differentiating function of t but not with respect to t, with respect to x. So this can be written by chain rule as d by dt of 1 by t into dt by dx. Even in this way also you can do. Both are same at one end. You can change it from differentiation with respect to x to with respect to t, with extra balanced by chain rule dt by dx. Further differentiation of 1 by t minus 1 by t square, and they replace value of dx by dt, etc. Even you can think like this also, no wrong in that. If your variable were theta, it becomes d by d theta of 1 by theta into d theta by dx. But method will not change. Next problem. If x equals to a into bracket cos t plus log of tan of t by 2, if x equals to a into bracket cos of t plus log of tan of t divided by 2, that is by 2 for angle, not for entire tan function, and y equals to a sin t, y equal to a sin t, then show that or prove that, then show that dy by dx equals to tan of t. After this, also find d2y by dx2. Also find d2y by dx2 at t equals to pi by 4. Solution. First we write at again given two parametric equations. I am adjusting here, but you write separately. Given x value and y value. Given x equal to a into cos t plus log of tan t by 2, y equal to a sin t, call them orderly equations 1 and 2. We have to differentiate one very correctly and carefully, and similarly 2 also we have to differentiate with respect to t. Differentiating one with respect to t variable. Dx by dt, right hand side overall sum rule, because the sum of two functions is there. That means d by dt of cos t plus d by dt of log of tan of t by 2. That is equals to a into bracket differentiation of cos t minus sin t plus log function differentiation is 1 divided by, means 1 divided by tan of t by 2. Not sufficient, multiplied by differentiation of tan function, that is dy dt of tan t by 2. That is equals to a into bracket minus sin t plus 1 divided by tan t by 2 remains unchanged. Further, differentiation of tan function is secant square. Secant square t by 2. Not only secant square t by 2 into differentiation of t by 2 is 1 by 2. Means into 1 by 2. This is very important. Further, we shall simplify still to very much least extent. Next, dx by dt equals to a into bracket minus sin t plus from trigonometry secant square angle can be written as 1 divided by cos square angle, means it is overall 1 divided by 2 tan t by 2 into cos square t by 2. That is a into bracket minus sin t plus 1 divided by 2 into tan t by 2 means sin t by 2 divided by cos t by 2 into cos square t by 2. Obviously, one factor of cos t by 2 will cancel in denominator. A into bracket minus sin t plus, after that cancellation of cos t by 2 left is 2 sin t by 2 into cos t by 2. It is just like 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. So from trigonometry we know that sin theta formula. Sin theta formula in half angles 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. 2 into sin of theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2. So now 2 sin t by 2 into cos t by 2 will become just sin t. A into bracket minus of sin t plus 1 divided by sin t. Remember, still we are in dx by dt. Now here LCM can be taken as sin t, hence dx by dt equals to a into bracket, on LCM being sin t, left is in the numerator 1 minus sin square t. Because after LCM sin t into sin t becomes sin square t, thereby 1 minus it becomes, and lastly 1 minus sin square t can be written as cos square t. So dx by dt finally simplifies to a cos square t divided by sin t. Better underline it, I mean highlight it. So we started differentiation of x with respect to t, it became minus sin t, 1 by tan into secant square t by 2 into half Then we taken some kind of simplification like secant square become 1 by cos square, then cos cancel out, then 2 into 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 become sin t, etc. LCM, etc. made us to get this step. Similarly, we shall differentiate 2 also with respect to variable t. Next, differentiating 2 with respect to t variable. That is normal. It is very direct one. dy by dt equals to, because differentiation of sin t will become just cos t. No simplification, nothing required here. It is just a cos t. Now lastly, we shall come to dy by dx as well as d by dx. Now finally, now dy by dx equals to, that is dy by dx formula for parametric functions equals to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Substituting their values, dy by dt value is a cos t divided by dx by dt value is a cos square t by sin t. With a normal simplification, a cancels, 1 cos t also cancels, we left with 1 divided by cos t divided by sin t. Sin t will goes to numerator obviously, hence dy by dx equals to sin t by cos t. Sin t divided by cos t is tan t. That's the required expression for dy by dx for this problem. Set 3. If you are asking to get only dy by dx, stop here. Don't continue. If you are asking to get dy by dx square, then you have to continue. Now we shall differentiate 3 importantly with respect to x. Though RHS is function of t, not only that, but we want to get dy by dx too, but not dy by dt square. Keep in mind. That's why differentiating 3 with respect to x. Now differentiation of dy by dx becomes d2y by dx2. In the right hand side, d by dx of tan t. That is d2y by dx2 equals to differentiation of tan t will be as usual secant square t, not only secant square t, into differentiation of t dt by dx. Further, d2y by dx2 equals to secant square t into dt by dx can be written as whole divided by dx by dt. So that now we can replace value of dx by dt, which already we found in the earlier minutes, in this equation. Let's replace value of dx by dt from earlier steps in this right hand side of present equation. That is equal to now secant square t divided by dx by dt value found as a cos square t by sin t. And let's simplify further. That is equals to now means d2y by dx2 equals to now sin t will goes to numerator. That means what it becomes is that secant square t divided by a cos square t into sin t divided by a cos square t. And this equation we have to get at t equal to pi by 4. Let's get at t equal to pi by 4. At t equal to pi by 4. Let's calculate value of d2y by dx2. Hence, d2 over dx2 equals to secant square pi by 4 into sin pi by 4 divided by a into cos square pi by 4. Let's use the standard trigonometrical formulas. Sec pi by 4 value is noted as root 2, which becomes whole square. Value of sin pi by 4 is 1 divided by root 2, and all that is whole divided by a into cos pi by 4 value is 1 divided by root 2 along with whole square. Root 2 square will become 2 divided by root 2 whole divided by a into 1 square is 1, root 2 square is 2, that is a divided by 2. Obviously 2 will goes to numerator, thereby 2 into 2 become 4. The final answer 4 divided by a root 2. Four divided by a root 2, if you want you can change it. Means you can add an equivalent another format. Because what is 4? 4 means 2 into 2 divided by a root 2. Further, any 1, 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So here, for the root to root get cancels. Then the another answer can be written as 2 root 2 divided by a. Not only that, but this is an enough to have a simplified version. So if this problem were given with variable theta, method does not change us. Only thing here we get secant square theta, sin theta divided by a cos square theta, and you have to get it at theta equals to pi by 4, and thereby simplification, but answer does not change. So what you will keep in mind is that very correctly, while finding second derivative for parametric functions, first get dy by dx, and afterwards while finding dy by dx square, as usual, because of the dy by dx is function of t or function of theta, as usual differentiate. After differentiating, write extra either dt by dx or d theta by dx according to the presence of variable of that particular problem. Still, some more questions we have to be taken up into this regard. That is second, the derivatives of parametric functions, that we shall see in the next class. Thank you very much. 40 minutes there. In a slow. Again.